Hey guys, I'm Morthadon, and we are here for the Idol music video by forgive me, YOASOBI. I'm sorry if I butchered that completely. I do not speak Japanese, so we are starting with the Japanese version. I did find a video that has subtitles. I looked at the very first line of this song and tried using the auto-generated or auto-translated subtitles is on the official music video, and they were not accurate at all. So I stopped immediately and went to this video, which I will have linked in the description if you want to have the same one with the same subtitles that I am watching. Hopefully this is good. I have no idea who translated this for the subtitles in this YouTube video, but it does have a lot of views, so I hope it is adequate. So, now, a little bit of background. I do reactions to TV shows. I am currently watching Oshi no Ko. I was told after episode 1 hit YouTube that I should react to the music video. First and foremost should be the first thing I do after episode 1. Well, the problem was I have a Patreon that I release my shows on early access, so I had already recorded ahead to be able to release the episodes on Patreon that I normally do. So I have watched up to episode 4 of Oshi no Ko. So I have heard this song, or at least what they show of it in the opening of the anime, but I haven't actually sat there and actively read the subtitles. I mainly listened to the song and then talked in the video. So I guess I'm kind of happy that I didn't sit down and really read the subtitles, because I'll have a genuine reaction to the lyrics, but I won't have a genuine reaction to the song because I've already heard it, and as someone who doesn't understand Japanese and hasn't read the lyrics, I've heard the lyrics are pretty serious, but the song itself sounds really good. Like, the beat of it, I really like listening to it. So, with that said, I'm not big on doing music videos on my channel. I know that there's DMCA issues for some songs, not for others. Some songs are you're allowed to just play the entire song in your video on YouTube. Other songs you're not. So when I get to editing, if you see parts cut out, or if this whole song is, like, takes down my whole video, then I might have to just put a timer in the corner and you guys have to sync. But I'm going to do my best to put as much here as I can for you guys, if not all of it, if the song allows it. Now, I do see the song is posted by a lot of channels full length and have been up for a while, so this might be a song that is allowed, but make sure you guys are going and checking out the original sources. I'll be having, what I'm watching, I don't think is an original source. I'm pretty sure someone re-uploaded it with subtitles, but I will be putting the original source down in my description, and the 2 videos that I'm watching here down there as well. So make sure you guys go check it out, support them, give them the views, watch the whole episode, like, subscribe them, all that good stuff to them, because they're the creators of this. I'm just some random Joe Schmo reacting to it. So, yeah. Without further ado, guys, I think we should jump into this song and see what happens. Alrighty. We're gonna start right now. Damn. The lyrics are really close. Damn. Effortlessly evade. Yeah. Damn. Watching the show gives so much to these lyrics. And vice versa. I still really like the song though. Interesting. Wow. This song's crazy, man. Sheesh. I'm gonna be going through each one of these lyrics, by the way, in the discussion after this, just so you guys know. Man. Jeez. Sorry guys, I know all I'm saying is like, I'm just trying to keep up with the subtitles too and read it all, so... Oh, it's so on point, it's not even funny. Oh. Man. I mean, there's no way this song wasn't made for the show, though, right? Like, knowing the show's contents. Okay, guys, that was it for the Japanese version of the song, and now I want to go through that. I forgot to mention in the beginning that I was going to go through that. They don't put... Oh. Bro, you don't put the subtitles in your description. Lyrics. I'm sorry, not subtitles, but lyrics. Let's see if I can try to find them on my phone real fast. 1 second, I will jump cut to when I have found them. Okay guys, so I'm reading the lyrics from this genius.com, and I feel like they're a little different than what I just saw in the video. But I guess that gives me two perspectives, so at least one of them might be closer, right? So I'm gonna go through some of these lyrics and kind of, I'm gonna kind of skim. I'm gonna briefly. I don't want to deep dive into this. This is like, there's so much to talk about in relation to the show, but I also don't want to spoil the show for anyone either. So, but there's just some really. I mean, pretty much every single. I was told that this is one of the songs that most closely relates to the show, and yes, almost every single line in this song is just like it's just referencing the show, or the show is referencing this. I'm guessing the song is referencing the show, but yeah. So there's the first verse. Well, there's like there's the intro, but after that there's not too much there. But the first verse kind of talking about like, so what'd you eat today? What's your favorite book? And if you want to go, or sorry, I can't read. Turns out English is too hard for me even. And if you want to go play, where are you gonna go? Like, just like being bombarded by questions, and like, I don't know what it's like to be a, famous idol or a famous person in general. but I can only imagine like people wanting to try to get to know you better and asking you all kinds of questions like that, and you have to put on that performance because you need those fans as much as they seemingly need you. So so you put on that lie, you put on that face, you put on that mask, and you do what you gotta do. It just adds such a different viewpoint in my mind when I see these these idols and all that. Just, you know, I knew there was a like dark side to that because I've heard stories even before watching this show. I've heard stories of like influencers being assaulted. Like I've heard of live streamers who've had their like while they're streaming, someone like drives by their house and shoots their windows and stuff like that. Like fucked up shit happens. So yeah, but when we go to the, let's see, we have the pre-chorus talking about not understanding what falling in love with someone else is like. Cannot tell what is true from the lies. Yeah, man, it's just so wild. And yet again, someone falls for such words. Shit. Yeah, this song's crazy. It really is. Like I said, I could probably analyze each and every one of these lines and go for like an hour-long video, but I don't want to do that. I want to try to keep this like quicker, so we're gonna keep moving forward. And then there's the chorus line in here, kind of talking about drawing everyone's eyes. You are the perfect ultimate idol. It almost sounds like what you tell yourself to try to keep yourself going and to give yourself the confidence you need to do this line of work, right? Like, yeah, I'm the ultimate idol. I can do this. I can do this. I can go out there and I can put on this performance and I can be what they want me to be, you know? A reincarnation of Venus with that smile, with that I love you. You captivate everyone. Even if those eyes, those words are false, they make up a perfect love. Damn. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Um, there are definitely a lot more lines to go through, guys, but a lot of it is just kind of more of the same, just very on point for sure, extremely, extremely so, and yeah, so I am gonna move on. I thought about doing all of this in one video. No, you know what? I think I will try to do it in one video. So we are gonna move on to the, hopefully, I mean, we'll see. Maybe some of this is gonna get nailed. But we're gonna move on to the English version. Once again, links are in the description. Check them out. Make sure you check out the official sources before watching me. And let's jump into the English version of Idol. So we are gonna start right now. Damn. It is crazy how good they did. It's so close. Any partner. Man. it's hard for me with only reading the lyrics for the original once to tell, but it's pretty damn close. Like, some songs, when they translate, they have to change the lyrics big time. Jeez. Yeah. The whole jealousy part of... Damn. That's like such an intense part of the song, man. Yep. Gotta hide some parts from the people watching. Yeah. Damn. Now the lies I'm making up, I'm hoping that a day comes when they all become true, and I keep wishing they do. One day I will hold everything that I pursue. Yes, I am so pretty true, voracious idol. Jeez, God. I know I'm laughing, guys, but that's kind of how, you know, little small chuckles are how I... It's pretty crazy. Aww, those visuals, though. Did a good job with this. I'm actually kind of glad I watched... I mean, I think at the end of the first episode, it showed them a little older. Alright, that is it, guys, for the English translation, or the English version of it. That was really good. It really was. They, like, there's some times where I haven't listened to a lot of music that's, like, originally one language, and then they make it English, right? I've done a few, and the few that I've seen, some of the lines feel forced. It feels like sometimes it doesn't, like, it feels like they're kind of trying to do they're trying to do the right words, but it doesn't match the beat of the song. But this feels like it was, like, amazingly done. So that was just amazing. And once again, just extremely on point with the lyrics. It looks like this one, properly as it should be, has the lyrics in the description. So I'm gonna look through some of these lyrics, but once again, they're, you know, just, you know, what? Oh, I don't really like the formatting. Anyway, I gotta stop complaining about the simple YouTube aspect of this. But anyway, yeah. So, I mean, a lot of it very similar. We have, like, the line where it says, like, what'd you eat today? What book do you love? Whenever you go out for fun, tell me, where do you go? That's a very, like, the other ones I can kind of understand, like, what books do you like? What do you eat? Like, you know, wanting to form that connection to someone you enjoy watching, but asking, like, where they like to go out for fun, that's, like, a little too personal, man. So yeah, that's a rough one. But so unconcerned, although you brightly glow. That was one thing they kind of established in the show, where, like, she puts on that smile, but there's some people that kind of see through that smile. You know, or at least that's kind of how I interpret that line. Is, you know, like, so unconcerned, although you brightly glow, is just kind of like some people are able to see past that fake smile she puts on and stuff like that. So, uh, but yeah, I mean, getting into like that, I don't have any idea of how I could love anyone. You know, just definitely talking about I and her character and in different aspects of, like I said, I don't want to go into too many details of the TV show, just in case someone decided to stop in and watch the music video without watching the TV show yet, which you guys should go watch the anime. It's so good. Um, but yeah, definitely ringing with that character. So sorry, I'm at a loss for words. It's it definitely it's funny because like my mind is fighting like the beat and the tone and like the way the words flow. I really enjoy. Like it's catchy, it's addicting to listen to. I'm excited every time the opening comes on when I'm watching the show. And then I come into here and I read the subtitles and I know the words that are being said, and I understand how kind of like the deeper meaning to it all and some of these dark things that either idols and other famous people have to do to continue to perform at a public level, and then the things that other people do to these famous people, between either just, you know, digital stalking where they're, I don't even know if that's the right word. I don't really even really want to know the right terminology, but between, you know, stalking people online, stalking these famous people online, and then the ones that are even worse, which actually go and stalk them in real life and stuff like that. It's like, it's just, man, I've actually heard of just recently. I'm not going to name any names. I'm not going to tell any full stories. I don't want to reveal any of that. You know, I mean, it's already out on the internet anyway. But there was a situation where someone dealt with someone, you know, like waking up and having people in their room. That's all I'm going to say. And I can't even imagine. Like, that is so terrifying. Fuck that. But yeah. So um showing the smile, my own weapon, boiling media, keeping everything about my secret deep inside. I'm in love with you. My career is built on such a lie. It's the way I know to show my love, without a doubt running down my... Okay. Yeah, see, some of these lines I think are supposed to have like a space. I think they're supposed to be like a next line. But cleanest aqua, right? Ruby hidden under my eyelids where it resides. I like how even in this song, it's like it's mentioning Ruby and Aqua, but it's mentioning it in a way that you think it could just be like artistic license and stuff like that. So once again, it's another thing of like trying to uh it's kind of like I trying to profess her secret, but in a subtle way that people wouldn't actually pick up on. So it's yeah. I do wonder if that's her name. Both translations have it saying like, look at me, I'm Maria. Maybe I missed it in the show. I don't know if her name was Maria and her stage name she went by I, or maybe I could be a nickname of Maria. I mean, if you shuffle the letters around a little bit, you could just get I, you know? So, I don't know. Maybe I'm just crazy. Or, you know, maybe they did say her full name and I missed it. Maybe, like, during the flashback in the first episode, when, when the manager found her for, I can't remember his full name, but when the manager found her for the first time and was convincing her to be an idol and all that. But yeah, and I mean, in the other lyrics, I don't know if they were in this one, but talking about like faking the love, but hopefully it will become real and all that. So yeah, guys, this was amazing. Truly, I both versions of the song. I do think maybe it's that aspect of me where like I feel some kind of emotions when I understand what's being said because of like the severity of like what's being told in this song. And I think that might be why I think I like the Japanese version better because I can just kind of like, rock out to it. Even though I know what it says now, I don't have to. I can try to put it out of my mind and just enjoy the song. But the English version, I'm forced to hear it, shoving those words in my ears. So either way, these songs are amazing. If you guys haven't watched it, check out my reactions to the show. Just so you know, I don't do this format. The video isn't in the corner. You guys need to have your own copy, however you watched the show originally, and you guys have to sync up with my timer in the corner. So before you go off and find my videos and all that, I just want you guys to know that I don't want to waste anyone's time. So if you don't like that timer length, the full length reactions without the footage in the corner, then stay away from my content because that's how I do my TV show stuff due to severe copyright issues and everything on YouTube and all that. So it is how it is. But anyways, guys, thank you so much. Hopefully you enjoyed. Hit that subscribe button if you did. As I kind of briefly mentioned before, I have a Patreon as well where you can support me and what I do here. And you can get 2 episodes ahead of time of Oshinoko and some of my other shows on there through the early access tier. There's also the Patreon show tier where you can get access to where am I going with this? Where you can get access to shows that aren't even released to YouTube yet. So things like Freerin and Solo Leveling are on there and not out on YouTube yet. So if you like my content and you want more of it and you want to support me, that's one way to do it. So thank you guys, and links are in the description, by the way, and should be popping up on the screen. And I will see you guys in my future reactions. Bye-bye.